Winter girl, I love you, girl. But this blonde wig that you had on, girl, what? Girl, take that off, girl. What was that wig giving? It was giving Virginia Slim Storm. You like it was just giving. It was giving Storm from the X-Men that smoked like Virginia Slim and some Newports or something. Like it was just not. And Winter is a beautiful woman, but that wig, girl, that wig, girl, that wig. Girl, snatch that wig off, girl. Get that wig off your head, girl. That thing was not cute, girl. Oh no, God. No, God. Anyway, yeah, y'all, we're here. For another episode of Love and Marriage DC in my city. I am here for it. My name is Belle. This is the Belle Perspective. This is Love and Marriage DC season 3, episode 2, Throuple time. So I got some things to say about that, y'all. I'm about to wear Clifton Low real quick, y'all. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, I talk about books, TV, movies, all kinds of things on this channel. So check out my content and subscribe if you enjoy, okay? And if you're returning, hey person, hey girl, hey, you already know the drill. Welcome back. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. Let's get into this review. So this episode had not a lot going on. I only have like 1.5 pages of notes, but I still have a lot to say about the little bit of things that happened on this episode. So just hang with me here, okay? Now we pick up back from where we left off with Arena and Ashley at Milk and Honey. Y'all, that restaurant is amazing. I love me some Milk and Honey. Girl, their lavender tea, their lavender lemonade, baby, so good. Oh yes, I love me some Milk and Honey, child. Anyway, okay, so Arena and Ashley are discussing the fallout between the two of them after the Christmas party, right? And Ashley was like, I don't know what's going on with your little friend. You know, I just don't know where loyalty lies. Friendships are important to me. When I was telling you to stop it, you know, your hands was going, your fingers was in my face and carrying on. And Arena was like, it was going to take way more than you telling me stop it to get me to calm down. And I was like, Arena, girl, are you really? Arena thinks she a thug. She not no thug, y'all. It was like, girl, Arena, hush, girl. Like, that's how I felt. Like, Arena, please. Arena, please. Okay. It was very, anyway, I'm not going to harp on that. Arena in the confessional says that she knows that Ashley was jealous, not jealous in the fact that, you know, with Joy, you know, way she dressed and all this other stuff. She was like, nah. Oh, side note, girl, Ashley was like, oh, Clifton think I'm jealous of his faux lock wearing wife. Bitch, I holla. Bitch, I laughed so hard. That shit was not even. Oh my God, why am I laughing so hard? Bitch, that shit was funny as fuck to me. Anyway, I'm moving on. But Arena was like, okay, so yes, I know Clifton is Petty because that's his last name. I wonder if he got any relation to Kenneth Petty. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. You know. Anyway, so she was saying, I know he petty because that's his name, but I do feel like Ashley's a little jealous. And I was like, Arena, don't say this in the confessional, girl. Say this shit out loud, girl. Say this to Ashley. And I think if you said it to Ashley aloud, right, and not in no shady way, like, bitch, you are jealous of Joy, girl. You mad about our friendship. I think if she said, Ashley, let's be honest, I do think that you are a little bit jealous of me and Joy's relationship because this is what you're saying to me. You want to know where my loyalties lie, etc., etc., etc. Although that is very immature and very childish, this is her feelings, right? And so I think you need to meet Ashley where she is and tell her when she's being immature. Like, I feel like if you posed it to her, y'all could get a little bit further in the conversation. So I didn't like how Arena was just doing it in the confessional and not saying it out loud to Ashley. I'm like, that's a part of friendship. You need to call your friend out when things are not going right. But maybe Arena didn't feel comfortable doing it. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so we get to Winter and Joy. Winter in this wig, okay? She got the twig on. Y'all, this wig ain't never this wig ain't never gonna live it down. I was looking at this wig like, girl, where's it going? Girl, where is this wig going? Anyway, okay. I'm done. So Winter and Joy get together. They working out, child. It's always an episode with somebody working out or whatever. So they working out, they doing things with the little trainer and whatnot, and they get to talking about how they are part of the kicked out club. Okay. So Winter asks Joy, give me the what and what on the Christmas party. And Joy says, girl, I wasn't never but 5.8 seconds, child. I came in, to try to extend the hand of friendship. And I said, bitch, you's a lie. You didn't. You wasn't. But okay, I'm gonna let you ride out with that story. But you lying, because if you were really trying to extend the hand of friendship, your ass would have called Ashley before you came to her house and told her you was on the way. And then when you got there, you would have looked for Ashley to try to talk it out with her. Girl, you walked in her house unexpected and uninvited, walked around like you was like, where the food at, bitch? I'm just here to eat. And that's exactly what it sounded like when she was like, girl, I ain't even get a chance to get no libation, bitch. It looked like you just came to get you some free food, which leads me to believe her and Clifton over there struggling. That's what I think. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna keep going. So, Joy says she came in to bring peace, although I beg to differ, but that ain't none of my business. If that's what she want to say, she gonna go ahead and say that. All right. And Joy tells her why Ashley has fallen out. She said, I told her something personal. I told her that me and Clifton are already married. And Winter was like, oh, well, congratulations. And Winter is like the rest of us. Like, yeah, okay. She shouldn't have said that, right? Who did she tell it to? Her best friend, Alicia. Winter was like, talk too much, Alicia. I was like, well, damn, Alicia talk a lot. Well, I don't know. They know better than I do. But anyway. So I understand, I feel like Winter was like us. Like, yeah, girl, Ashley should have never told Alicia. But also, girl, why is you being married a secret, girl? What's going on, girl? Anyway, Joy still to this day has not explained to us why her being married to Clifton is a secret. I don't know. I think it's dumb. But also, Ashley, it wasn't for Ashley to go back and tell anybody. And that's that on that, okay? So I'm gonna wrap up this whole Quick and little Jamie situation because I just felt like okay, let me just get into it. So in the last season, Ashley and Quick were having a conversation about their son. And their son, they think their son is entitled, yada yada yada, and they want to make sure that it doesn't turn into behavioral issues. And somehow they bring up Lil Jamie when it comes to behavioral issues, because we know that Lil Jamie has a little bit of an entitlement problem. Okay. We also know that Lil Jamie has got a record at 20, about 28. This nigga is almost 30 at this point. Okay. He like 28 because he was 26 2 years ago. Okay. He was 20. He gonna be turning 28 this year if he ain't already turned 28. Okay. So, he's got a record and all this other stuff. He's not able to get a job like a regular person who doesn't have a record and all this. He got a lot going on in his history. So Quick's concern was that he doesn't want his son to turn out to be like Lil Jamie. Now, he was very reckless with his words when he said that Lil Jamie was a bad kid and all this other stuff. Ashley even corrected him. She was like, no, you shouldn't say that. You should say that he made bad choices. He made wrong decisions, things like that. But he's not a bad kid. Now, I could see if you were talking to somebody who was like 18, 19. Okay. If you were talking about someone who was like 18, 19, 20, I could be like, okay, yeah, that's not the right thing to say. This motherfucker is 28. I know he gonna turn 28 this year. He's so close to 30 that it's not even funny at this point. Okay. So here we are. Okay. Here we are trying to make him not okay. Again, Quick had no right to say that, right? He didn't, especially if you're building a bond with him, especially if he's trusting you, especially if you're trying to be his guide. You did not need to say that, right? The other part, though, is this is a grown ass man. Why the fuck do we have his parents with him to have a conversation with you, Quick? Like, why didn't he just come to Quick man to man? Because he a man, okay? Grown ass man at that. Okay, big grown ass man. He damn near 30. He could just call Quick and say, Quick, I ain't like that. I ain't like what you said. Now, obviously, you tell your parents on the side, but I want to talk to Quick myself, man to man, because I didn't like what he said. Why did he have to bring his parents into it? Like, that just you's a bum at you. Okay, let me stop. Cause I don't want to, but it's giving very immature, and y'all are still babying him. I don't know why Arena and Big Jamie was even involved. I would have been like, y'all, you need to deal with that. Deal with that with Quick. Let Quick handle it. Now, the issue that Big Jamie and Quick had, yes, I don't like what you said about my son. That should have been between Big Jamie and Quick. The rest of that fallout, handle that between you and my son. Okay? That's how that should have been. Why is a 30-year-old man in here arguing with his parents about what somebody else said? Girl, I said, oh no, God. What are we? What? Huh? Girl, I was confused. When I tell you I was confusion, girl, I was like, oh no, bitch, I'm finna fast forward this real quick because not grown-ass man can't handle grown-ass man business, but want to be treated like a grown-ass man, but he acting like a child. Still. Girl, no, girl. Anyway. We're moving on. Okay. Moving on quickly. Right. So we get to Carmen and Clifton. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all watch Ready to Love. I watched Ready to Love. I've watched Ready to Love since season 1, episode 1. So I know all the ins and outs of Ready to Love. Okay. Now, this particular season of Ready to Love, I wore Clifton, Carmen, and Joy low because I ain't like nary one of them. Okay. Now, Joy and Carmen were competing for the same raggedy ass Clifton. They were both competing for him. Ultimately, Clifton chose Joy and secretly, quote unquote, married her. But he still has this awkward ass relationship with Clifton. Quiet as it's kept, I feel, and I've always felt like Joy was so needy to have Clifton in her life that she would literally do anything. She would literally share her man. In my opinion, the way that they operate, the way that she works, the way that she moves, she would share her man, okay, just so that she could still be with him. And the reason why I think that is because in All Ready to Love, there was another contestant who was also competing for Clifton's affection. And Clifton had said some things to her that made it seem like he was really interested in her. And he wasn't really like trying to cut that off from her so that he can be with Joy fully. And we saw the bean footage of Clifton leading this woman on, and Joy still doubled down, riding for Clifton as if the girl ain't have no type of claim to this nigga really leading her on and playing games in her face. I said, oh, Joy, you, okay. You one of them. You one of them. Okay, we know. You'll hold on to a man for dear life. Just hanging on, girl. We know, okay? So I personally feel, I say all that to say, because you know I get to run in my mouth, child. I say all that to say that I believe that Joy knows that there's all kinds of things going on with Clifton. She don't give a fuck because she want to stay. This the man she know is quote unquote for her. This is quote unquote her soulmate. So I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make him happy. And I said, okay, good luck, girl. Good luck with that. All right. So they come to meet Clifton and Carmen walk in here with these raggedy ass blue contacts. I'm like, girl, you is 40. Girl, you is 40 plus with blue contacts in your eyes. Girl, that is so ugly. She looked ridiculous. It's so distracting watching her with them damn contacts. But anyway, so she got these contacts on her head. And she come sit down and they were like, remember the first day we went on? It was a pizza shop. Because they went to go get pizza in this scene. I was like, y'all reminiscing on what y'all had for y'all first date? Ain't enough trust in the motherfucking world, girl. You got, bitch, you got to go. Not only did they were they reminiscing, they were also flirting heavily. And this wasn't like low key flirting. This was like full on flirtation, sexual innuendo. Like, girl, what in, not even borderline inappropriate, full on in a motherfucking appropriate, girl. Lafayette. Girl. What the fuck y'all got going on over there? Couldn't be me, bitch. Couldn't be me, ho. Girl. I ain't about to do that. So anyway, Carmen has a PR thing or whatever. She's a PR person. She has clients and whatnot. So Clifton is talking to her about how Joy has started the process for copywriting the product, the name, the imaging, all of that. And Carmen tells Clifton that it take up to a year to get that copywriting thing completed. And he was like, "How? Say what now?" Joy mailed the stuff off about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And Carmen was like, "Nah, you need to be on top of that." And she was like, "I know you probably gave that to her, but I need to take over with those kinds of things. You need to give it to me." And I was like, I don't like this shit. I don't like this at all. But you know what? If Joy like it, I love it. I'm not even finna get upset. I'm not even gonna get upset. I'm not about to get my blood pressure worked up for nothing and nobody. Baby, if you like it, I love it, girl. Hang on to your man if you can, girl. Let him do whatever the fuck he wanna do, girl. Okay? Good luck. All right. So he says, okay, well, Carmen knows what she's talking about. I'm going to listen to what she says. I'm going to hand over all the work for her. He was like, Carmen has already been handling all of my stuff, for PR, whenever Joy is out of town and can't work. I said, I bet you she is. I bet you say that bitch is handling all your shit. They showed some picture where she had on a bikini and he had on a hoodie. And I was just like, what's going on here? But you know what? Baby, if Joy like it, I love it. Okay. So ultimately he wants Carmen to take over all the administrative work to get things taken care of. And he's going to have to tell Joy that he's made that decision. Okay. So we see Winter in the studio with her sister, her youngest sister, Candace, and sister is talking about they're basically recapping the situation and the relationship that she has with Yusha. Now, quiet as this kept, girl. Okay, because I've been following Winter. Okay, I've been following her and chatting and all this other stuff, chat. Baby, her and Yusha ain't together no more. Now, I could have told y'all that nigga was a red flag, but we still don't have a full tea on that thing. But we want the tea. We waiting on the tea. And as soon as I get the tea, oh baby, y'all gonna hear it from me, okay? So anyway, Winter's in the studio. Black has a song for her. She's singing the song. Her sister Candace, younger sister Candace, comes in. They recap on the whole relationship with Yusha. She feels like there isn't any red flags. She's a really great communicator. They're dating exclusively for 4 months. Y'all already know how it is with Winter. She don't really be doing a real investigation. Her sister was looking at her like, girl, okay, girl. Are you take it slow, child? Take your time, okay? You don't gotta rush nothing, mama, because you know how you are when you rushing. I said, ooh, child. Anyway, she know her sister very well. Very, very well. All right. Now, I'm skipping the scene with little Jamie, big Jamie, Quick, Ashley, Arena all sitting down talking about how Quick insulted little Jamie and they go back and forth, right? It was just so, I already gave y'all my thoughts earlier. Yes, Quick was wrong and he needed to apologize, but I feel like a grown-ass 30-year-old man should have been able to do that one-on-one. It didn't need, I'm bringing my parents with me. Like, that's dumb as, like, okay, we're moving on. Anyway, so we see a scene between Clifton and Joy, and Clifton is telling Joy that Carmen is going to pick up the slack. And when I heard him say pick up the slack, I said, pick up the slack that Joy, what? Because earlier in that scene, Joy tells us in the confessional that she's the one that designed the logo. She's the one that worked out the labels with the vendor. She was like, he got the bottles. I said, bitch, you mean to tell me you doing all the fucking work and this nigga ain't doing shit? And now when he could do it, he could actually do this copywriting stuff, but he not doing that. He's still relying on you. When you not able to do it, he not gonna do it himself. He gonna give it to somebody else. And then he's saying pick up the slack from what you ain't doing after you done did all the other work. I said, oh girl, if you like it, I love it, girl. You like Clifton he was the type of dude who used his charm and build to get women to do his homework for him. Y'all know them niggas in high school and college ain't never want to do nothing because their asses was dumb. So they'll fool around with all the girls and pick different kind of girls to hang around so that they could do their homework for him. So he'll pick a little girlfriend in English to do his little papers, and then he'll pick a little girl in math class to help him do his little equations and things. Child. And then he got all these women in this harem to be able to do whatever he wanted them to do, and he pull them and pick them whenever he needed. That's what Clifton gave to me. That's what he give. Like, he's just a dumbass, big ass dummy that don't know how to do nothing for themselves. Cause nigga, how the fuck you don't have your own logo? You didn't have your own, but you not work with nothing. Nobody. Who created this beard oil, quote unquote? And what do you do for a living? What does Clifton do for a living, y'all? Get down in the comments and please tell me, because I know that beard oil ain't playing for that motherfucking house, because your ass ain't even able to sell that shit yet. So what's going on, y'all? Somebody tell me. And I'm not trying to count nobody coin or nothing like that, but I am very curious as to how is this happening? Okay, so how is this happening? Okay, where is this coming from, y'all? Anyway, so he tells Joy that he is going to let Carmen take over, strike all the deals and do all the things, and because he knows that she's busy and all this other stuff. And y'all, I don't know if y'all heard it, but Joy did. I didn't think Joy was too happy with that. Did I read that wrong? Because Joy was like, yeah, the throuple, because I guess the production team has said, people call y'all a throuple. She was like, well, I guess the throuple is pushing each other to success. And she said something else about, Carmen is a doer and she's gonna get it done, and she could take over this copyright shit. I was like, girl, are you okay? Are you okay, girl? Are you okay? Anyway, it didn't okay. It didn't feel like she was all right. Anyway, the guys get together, do a little wrestling. That's what my grandma used to say. She's like, I'm watching wrestling. They get together, do a little wrestling, and it was boring. That scene was so boring. I was like, I don't care about none of this. I do not care. But eventually they get to talking about businesses and going into business and partnership with your spouse. And, Quick feel like he's got to lead these men. It's like, Quick, shut the fuck up. Like, be quiet. Why can't you just be normal? Just talk to people. Anyway, shout out to Forrest Rock. She said that she calls him Mr. President, and he feels like he needs to lead the cast now that Monique and Chris are gone. I'm like, he need to sit down because he really stopped. Okay. Anyway, so it's kind of like when your mama leave, right? And you got kids, and I'm putting such and such in charge, so you need to listen to such and such. And he feel like he's such and such, and he need to wrangle all these men and get him under leadership. It's like, boy, sit down. Anyway, because nobody take you seriously. Anywho, so they get to talking about that. Clifton talks about the whole beard oil debacle, and the guys are like, now what now? You doing what with a woman who did what now? Nigga, the what? Okay, the what and the what now? Boy, Big Jamie, Quick, and Black was like, hell nah, my wife ain't with that you motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. I wouldn't be with that shit neither. Don't you ever. Who you doing what with the what and the who now? Nigga, do you want to live? Okay, please. Do you want to live? Choose. Life or death, nigga. Life or death. Okay, anyway. I'm just kidding. Not really. But anyway, y'all get down in the comments. That was the end of the episode. Let me know what y'all think about the episode. Was I wrong about the whole Big Jamie, Little Jamie thing? Because I was just looking like, oh, this is so cringy. Why is this grown-ass man bringing his parents to this situation? Like, like, he is not like 15. Anyway, get out in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. And don't forget to like this video before you leave. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.